kiddos. In our next week's lesson, we're looking a lot at money. So today I want you to try to see if you can get some money from someone. Maybe you can steal Mommy's wallet for a little bit. Ask her if you can use it and bring it out. I have this really cool wallet that Carter and Carson gave me. And I'm going to spill out all my money. Actually collected quite a bit before I started, so I have more than most mommies have in their wallet. But I want you to sort it out. Remember we did this at the beginning of the year a few times where we sorted out money. I want you to put the quarters in one stack. And remember what quarters look like. You usually will see an eagle on the back. Sometimes they have new pictures, but more frequently it's this eagle. It's been around longer. So I want you to put all the quarters together. Okay. How much is a quarter worth? 25 cents, right? Remember we've been counting by quarters. So when you look at these quarters, I want you to think that they're worth 25 cents, okay? All right, so put your quarters in one stack. Those are your biggest. What is your next biggest to a quarter? Is it a penny, a nickel, or a dime? Which one's the next in line for being the next biggest? Quarter is the biggest because it's 25, but what's the next biggest? A penny is only worth 1. A nickel is worth 5. And a dime is worth 10. So which one's the next biggest? The dime. That's right. So let's see if we can pull out all the dimes. I hope you guys are doing okay. I tell you, I sure do miss you. I miss being at school with you today and having my little friends with me. I think this looks like it's all the dimes. I have lots of pennies. Make sure there's nothing hidden under here. Did you find all your dimes? Okay. Let's see. Let's get our nickels because that's the next biggest. Nickels are worth how much? That's right, 5 cents. So, oh, look at what I have here. I missed one earlier. What is this? A quarter. Should probably go down in the quarter pile, don't you think? Up. Look, I missed 2 more quarters up here. I got so busy talking to you. It's probably because I miss you so much. All right. Put all my nickels together. Beautiful nickels. Okay, and then here's all my beautiful pennies. I'll put them all up here. Remember, pennies have a lot of copper in them. Remember we talked about that. That's why they have that really pretty color. All right, we have all of our coins separated. Now, if you did not separate some coins while you watch this, can you go ahead and stop this video and go find some coins, even if it's only just a few coins. I want you to go find some coins and I want you to separate them into their own piles. And then we're going to count them together. Do you think we can handle that? All right, we'll pause this video and come back and see me. Okay, have you done it? All right. Well, to start, I'm going to go ahead and take some of these quarters away because we haven't quite gotten so far as to count more than 4 quarters. So I'm going to put these back in my wallet over here and look at just what we got. Let's start up here with the pennies because we are really good at counting by ones. Let's count how many pennies Miss Parris has, okay? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And when you count pennies, you count by 1 cent. This is 12 cents. 12 cents. All those pennies make 12 cents. That's a lot of pennies to make 12 cents. Now let's look right here. These are nickels. Nickels are worth how much, friends? 5 cents. So when you count nickels, you count by, that's right, 5s. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That is 35 cents. Yep, 35 cents. There's a lot less of these than there is those. There's a lot of pennies to make just 12 cents, but only this many nickels to make 35. But to make matters even cooler, let's check out these dimes. What do we count by when we count dimes, friends? That's right, 10 cents. So let's count by tens. You count. How many did you get? Let's try again. Did you get 40 cents? Yep, it's 40 cents. So this 40 cents is worth more than these ones. And look, it's only 4 coins. This is easier to hold. That's why people like the ones that are worth more, the bigger worth coins to carry. Now, we have just 4 quarters here, and we've been talking about counting by quarters. These 4 quarters is the same as saying you have $1. Because I'm going to show you. We counted by quarters earlier. It's 25, 50, 75, $1. Try again. 25, 50, 75, $1. 4 quarters is the same as $1. And guess what I brought? $1. Those 4 quarters are the same as this $1. They're worth the same amount. If you have 4 quarters or $1, it's worth the same thing. So today I'm going to introduce you to the dollar bill. We have a president on here. His name is George Washington. We talked about him. He is our very first president of the United States. And if you look in the corner, it says the number 1. And if you look here, it says O-N-E. And what's our rule? O-N-E spells 1. That's right. This is the special code every dollar gets. Every dollar has its own special number. That's pretty neat, isn't it? And there it is again. Same number. You can look at this number and this number, and they're the same. Now, can you pause this video and real quick go find yourself a $1 bill? If you don't have one, you can just keep watching this video. But if mom or dad has one, or grandma or grandpa, pause this video and see if you can find yourself a $1 bill. Okay. Now, if you have your $1 bill, I want you to look at this number, and I want you to look at this number, and I want you to see that they're the same. E, 1, 1, 0, 0. That's its number. And if you look real close, you can see underneath here, there's a word. See if you can sound that out. Washington. Washington. And down here, down here it says 2017. That's the year it was made. And if you turn it to the back, you have this pyramid. And if you look real close, there's an eyeball on the pyramid. It looks kind of creepy. But you know what that is for? It stands for the all-seeing eye. Because our country was founded on Christianity. And this is supposed to be the eye of God, that He sees all. That is why that pyramid looks so different. It's a pyramid that God is watching over. Then on the back you see O-N-E, and we say O-N-E spells 1. And on top of it says, in God we trust. Yes, our nation was founded on God. And here it says, in God we trust. And we know that our national symbol is the eagle. And here the eagle has 13 olive leaves, 13 arrows. I think these are 13 olives and 13 stars. And do you know that stands for our 13 first colonies that we had, but our first states, excuse me. Our dollar bill is made actually from cloth. I know it doesn't feel like it because it feels very papery, but it's made from cotton. It's made, most of it's made from cotton, and then there's a little linen to it too. So feel it. It feels very cool, doesn't it? And you know this green stamp right here, let me tell you one more thing. This is actually the mark that tells us that it was made by the American Treasury. The Treasury is the one that actually makes our dollar bills and counts it and keeps track of it. This stamp, if it doesn't have this stamp, then you do not have a real dollar bill. That green stamp is very important. All right, so I brought some dollar bills today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 dollar bills. Now, if you have more than $1 bill, you can count yours, but counting $1 bills is easy because you just count the regular way of counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4 bills. So if we have a picture on a math paper, which is this the way it will be, and it shows a picture of $2 bills, it says, how much is this? You'll say it's $2. That's easy. And if you had one more, it'd be $3. And what if your picture showed $4? You would know, wouldn't you? Counting dollars is very, very easy. I'm sure you may even know how to do it already. Maybe you even knew that George Washington was on the front of your dollar. Maybe you knew that this stamp was important. Maybe you already knew about the pyramid. But I bet you didn't know about those 13 arrows and 13 olives and olive leaves. I bet you didn't quite know that one. Maybe you learned something new today. Can you take your coins and your dollars and can you count them all? Can you do that for Miss Parris today? Can you do that? All right, I'm going to trust that you did. I hope to hear back from you. You let me know how much money you have. Bye.